here. And Tamuna will bring, you guys come up here. How are they? Good morning, everybody. I guess it's getting closer to good afternoon. As the owner and president of AU Associates, the developer of this project, I'm pleased to welcome you to the official grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony for Richwood Apartments, a project that has produced 83 affordable apartments for families in Lexington. Today we celebrate not just the opening of a new building, but the promise of home for many. Affordable housing is the foundation for vibrant communities, where dreams can take root and futures can flourish. Together, we are building a brighter tomorrow, one apartment at a time. As with any project, it is impossible to do it alone, and we are grateful for all of our important project partners. I'm going to MC today's event and introduce many of our project partners who will talk more about this project. The City of Lexington has committed over $5.6 million in home and affordable housing funding to the project. Without the help of Charlie Lanter, Rick McQuady, Polly Ruddick, and the rest of the mayor's amazing affordable housing staff, projects like this would not be successful and would never come to fruition. I now welcome Mayor Gorton to the stage to talk more about this project, and I also want to continue to thank her for her and the city's investment in affordable housing every day over the last 8 years as we bring more units online to help the affordability crisis in Lexington. Mayor? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Johan. It's wonderful to be with you here today, and I'm also happy to be here with Councilmember Preston Worley and Councilmember Tana Fogel. And I also want to recognize my Commissioner of Housing Advocacy and Community Development again, Charlie Lanter. Thank you very much. This is an exciting day to be with you today, and today we're adding to our stock of affordable housing with these 83 new apartments here at Richwood Bend. And we're really proud to be a partner in these projects with you, Johan, and with all of our affordable housing folks who build in this space. And we know that Lexington still needs more affordable housing, and Richwood Bend is one of several projects we are working on to begin to meet that need. Just this month and in November, we have 3 projects that will be opening. And so we're adding, this year so far, we've added more than 400 units to our affordable housing stock, which is a huge leap forward. So since 2014, our city's Affordable Housing Fund has invested $48.3 million into construction or preservation of 3,500 units, including Richwood Bend. And this $48.3 million that we have invested, it goes to leverage $440 million from private and other public partners. That is a huge lift that has really brought us up in the world of affordable housing for our people. And to the point of funding, I will give credit to the council also, because it was the council's action to use 1% of our previous year's revenues to go into our affordable housing fund. And so that will continue every single year based on previous revenues, which we hope will always improve, right, and increase. So thank you so much for all that you and AU Associates have done, and we appreciate everybody who has worked on this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Now I want to introduce Councilmember Preston Worley, maybe one of his last official acts before he goes into retirement. And personally, that's a sad day for us, because not only is Preston a great council member, he's also an affordable housing professional. He spends his career working in the affordable housing space, and with his leadership and the leadership of the council, as the mayor said, I think we've made a much bigger dent in the affordable housing supply gap in Lexington using the 1% from the revenue and the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act funds. We're really making a determined and thoughtful dent in the affordable housing crisis. So, Councilmember Worley.
Thank you, Johan. And first, to thank my great friend Johan and all the work that AU Associates has done for many, many years, along with our other affordable housing partners. This is a really proud day. They've always done a great job bringing safe, decent, affordable units online, which is what we really, really need in our community. You know, he mentioned that I am an affordable housing professional, and I've represented Kentucky Housing Corporation, I've represented developers, and I've represented lenders in this space. And I was able to bring that to council knowing that the most important thing that we can do for people is to provide them safe, decent, and affordable housing, because that is the launching point for a good job, good education, food security, but most importantly, the ability to have a place to call your own. So this is yet another example of what, when private development and city government and state government work together, what we can do. And so, Mayor, I want to thank you for your support of affordable housing, but your support of the council's initiatives to continue those investments. And in the next budget, we will have the largest one-time investment of affordable housing dollars the city's ever seen.
Right.
So we can continue to do this great work. And so I'm so excited for the families that are going to be able to call this place home. I'm excited this is in the 7th District, and I can drive past it every day and be proud of the work that we've done. So thank you all very much, Johan. Congratulations.
Thank you. I sort of like to think my new model is for the council is I want to put affordable housing in every district every day. Every district every day. We're going to fight to bring it to the north side, the south side, the west side, downtown. I think just more everywhere. And we're working hard to make that a reality. We've got our first application in Council District 10, I believe. Hopefully we've funded in January. So that will be the first affordable housing project in that district, I think, ever. So every district, every day, more affordable housing. So every district, every day. Now I'd like to introduce Terry Helton, the Managing Director of Multifamily Programs with Kentucky Housing Corporation, our state housing finance agency. They have played a critical role in allocating the resources to help provide affordable housing in Lexington. The tax credits they allocated helped generate more than $10 million in tax-exempt multifamily revenue bonds. And and they're an awesome ally on this quest. Basically, they're fundamental to every affordable housing project done in Kentucky. Terry?
Thank you. I'm honored to be here today representing KHC at this groundbreaking for Richwood Bend. What was until recently almost vacant land was turned into affordable housing for units for 83 families. It is a testament to AU Associates in the affordable housing industry that these 83 homes are indistinguishable from the market rate apartments being developed in Kentucky and across the nation. As you all know, we have a housing supply gap shortage in Kentucky. In Fayette County alone, we need 14,000 rental units. That number is expected to increase by 2029 to 18,000. Richwood Bend is coming online at a much needed time, and we need more developments like this, which is why KHC is proud to invested $10 million in tax-exempt bonds and more than $950,000 in housing credits. Congratulations to you, to AU Associates, and to everyone associated with this project. Thank you.
Thanks, Terry. Thank you, Terry. The tax credits that Terry just mentioned that were allocated to this project were syndicated by Annie Ross, the Senior Vice President of Development at Ohio Capital Corporation for Housing. This resulted in an equity investment by Ohio Capital in over $8.1 million for Richwood Bend. Ohio Capital's investment in affordable housing has helped build over 61,000 affordable housing units nationwide. Annie?
Good morning. So Johan just stole my entire speech so I could tell you a little bit about ourselves. No, it's great to be here again. My name is Annie Ross. I'm with Ohio Capital Corporation for Housing. I'm here with my colleague Eric Klipper. We are very honored to be a partner in Richwood Bend and so many other projects with AU and in the Lexington community. It's a fantastic way to show our Kentucky friends that, you know, this is where we want to be. This is great for the community. Ohio Capital has been very active for the past 35 years in affordable housing. And as we continue to work with our private, our public, with all of the parties that are involved, it always amazes me to come out to all these these events and see the speakers. There's so much. Everybody's moving in the right direction. So I get so excited when it comes to these events because you don't always see that. So events like this really help us to see that affordable housing is needed. And folks like Johan and his team do a fantastic job of bringing that to a reality. And we are so proud to be a partner with everyone involved. So thank you.
Next, I have the pleasure to introduce one of my friends from college. So, which is great. We're all ended up in the affordable housing professional careers, and it's just awesome to see the work that we did at Transylvania University as students kind of pay off in our professional careers. So, Tamuno Lodzi is the COO of Hope of the Midwest. Hope provided a construction financing of over $10 million to the project and was the bond purchaser on this transaction. Working with many local banks, which he's going to tell you more about, they pull lending resources so that affordable housing finance options are available in Kentucky by Kentucky-based banks.
Thanks, Johan. So glad that our paths have crossed this way. I'm very happy to be here today to represent Hope of the Midwest. We very much value our partnership with AU Associates, having done a number of projects together, and we really appreciate being involved as a construction lender in this very important project as well. As Johan was saying, Hope of the Midwest is a consortium of about 70 banks dedicated to lending to affordable housing projects in our region. As we all know, and some of you have mentioned, there's a vast shortage of affordable housing in our communities, and Hope is focused on helping to chip away at that shortage by financing projects like Richwood Bend that will provide much needed, safe, quality housing for lower income and workforce families. As a lending consortium, our funding, as I mentioned, comes from our member banks. And today I would like to recognize 4 of our members that are providing nearly $11 million in construction financing for this project. They are Central Bank, Farmers National Bank, Republic Bank, and Stockyards Bank, who is here with us today. Congratulations again to everyone, to all the partners for the hard work, for making this project a reality. We're excited to see the impact that it will have on the Lexington community and looking forward to many more in the future.
Kind of as the official end of the ceremony part of this presentation, I must thank our architects, Jay Copley and Mike Schaefer with Necto Architecture, and our entire construction team at the Weber Group. We've put together a pretty dynamic team that has been able to deliver these projects on time and on budget. And our next one's right behind this one. So I'm very thankful for their involvement in this project. And I know we're in good hands with this project team. I'd like to welcome all of our project partners at this time to come up for the official ribbon cutting celebration. We'll do it here on my left. Following that, if you walk through the door right behind you, the breezeway is right behind you, we have a 2-bedroom and a 3-bedroom unit, 3105 and 3108, that are both open to give tours of, and we have punch and cookies in unit 3108. So once again, thank you very much for coming out today and for all your support, and we're excited to produce more units to fill the supply gap.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Yes,
right?
exactly. Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
All right, you got. Stick this in my wallet. Mayor, I'll give you these and put you front and center. I know, we got the big
Don't
ones. We'll go over.
run with
We'll
the
go over this.
That's 2 sides.
It's 2 sides of it. You want to hold one in?
Here, you come. Come right here. And I'll hold some of this in your. You got the first district.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
It's done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They didn't